This video is just a little compilation of random clips from my day with KyleSVT during Operation Justice. I delivered him some new wheels for his Cherokee, and while there with our red, white, and blue Comanches, I got to drive his pretty decked-out Wrangler TJ, ride in the supercharged Terminator Cobra, drive a 2.5-liter for the first time, and I helped him change the transmission and transfer case fluid in his XJ. We also changed the fluid in my truck's transmission, and the man himself got to drive it without the doors on. If you guys remember all the way back to Operation MJ Part 0, KyleSVT was the reason I bought my truck. I had my eye on it for a while, I was thinking about it. And suddenly Kyle up and decides to buy his own MJ, so I saw that as a sign that I had to buy this one. When I made that video, I had 12 returning viewers, and if you told me both me and this truck would one day meet Kyle himself in person, I would not have believed you. So his Wrangler was pretty badass, and the Cobra most certainly was too. But I was there for the MJs, because this impossible dream came true, and my brain couldn't really comprehend that.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing. I'm all excited, man. It's so loud.
Do you want me to film for you?
Sure, yeah. I'm like, this might not even go on YouTube. This still just be saved to my camera roll, you know? Because, like, I've seen this Jeep. I've watched all the videos. And now I'm here.
Right here, dude.
It's real. Oh my god, it doesn't have cruise?
Oh, no. Yeah, no, this is a very base model Jeep with, like, the options you want. So he did dual top, which I sold the hard top, but it's a dual top, and then Dana 44, heavy duty rear axle, and then the manual transmission, which is standard. But yeah, so that's literally the only thing he did with the dual tops, and then the Dana 44, and it doesn't have AC, which, in an open top Jeep you really don't. Not really necessary. So ready to go. What's that?
A little bit, it's just a big tire I'm not used to.
Yeah, right.
I'm used to stock Jeeps.
Yeah. It's windy too, so that doesn't help. Yeah.
Very influenced.
What's the one meme like? Sorry, officer, I'm not drunk. It's just windy out.
It's these damn roads.
Well, yeah,
roads,
exactly. That doesn't
I don't
help.
miss that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. So where are we going?
I don't know.
This way?
Just that way.
Go get lost. All right.
Yep. Not bad for no muffler. It's like it's not obnoxious. It doesn't drone. It's just sounds good.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
When we're rolling, the 35s got much louder as they got older, for sure. When I first got them on, I literally could barely tell the difference between the stock tires and the 35s. Now it's like when you're on the freeway, I got my earplugs for the for freeway driving. Like if I got to drive for like an hour on the freeway, I'll throw those in. But
Wrangler life.
Well, it's my fault. You can give her a little if you want.
I think I'm right.
Yeah.
Well, it feels a lot more refined, but it's very similar.
Right.
That's cool how they managed to keep that.
Right.
Like
yeah.
The JK Plus, they just just feel terrible.
Yeah.
They don't feel like the old CJs at
Right. This still feels like a Jeep. It's the 2000s era, like even for the Cobra, it's new enough where it's a little bit more reliable, you know, or you can easily diagnose stuff a little bit easier, and then but it still has that raw, you know, factor to it. So
Kyle's TJ reminded me a lot of Jay's girlfriend's dad's CJ5. It handled really the same, but was just way more refined. I'm honestly impressed that Jeep could maintain that similar handling style for so long. Like, Kyle's TJ felt much more like a refined CJ than it did an older JK. Like, the JKs just don't feel anything like the old CJs did. It's completely removed. They're just terrible. The only other TJ I have driven before was a 2003, and it had the PT Cruiser 4-cylinder in it. So the thing was completely worthless, and it didn't really feel like a TJ at all. But Kyle's, in comparison, with only 25,000 miles on it, I mean, this thing was incredible.
It's floored right now. We couldn't even get up to 55. I hit like 49 maybe. Dude. Oh my gosh. The force of being like pushed back into my seat is an unfamiliar concept to me. This is like the opposite end of the spectrum of a Jeep, you know?
It is.
I wouldn't expect a TJ guy to have something like this.
Yeah. Helping a little.
You gotta breathe. Remember to breathe. Holy shit.
The Cobra was just stupid fast, and maybe that's because I'm used to Jeeps, but it's certainly not something I'd expect a Jeep guy to have. Thing must be scary to drive.
So, there's definitely a leak somewhere. And the fact that I don't see any engine oil or transmission fluid coming from the bell housing area and like seeping all the way down, it seems to only be coming from the transfer case area. So that could be the transmission output shaft or the transfer case input shaft is what I'm leaning towards most likely.
Goopy on the end.
Yeah, that's all your metal shavings. You know, that does not look as bad as my NV fluid did, though.
Really? And this is 255,000 miles?
I don't know. Unknown age.
That's how much is on here.
Oh, yeah, unknown fluid
Right,
age,
true.
but it still feels like
It feels oily.
you know, yeah, but it's just, you can tell it's worn out.
Yeah, this goopy stuff is interesting.
Yeah, I'd say that's normal. That's like, I had like 4 times that amount
Did
on
you
my
really?
NV3550, yeah, so.
Alright, I'm gonna get a paper towel and wipe this off.
Typical. And look at this. This drive shaft doesn't sit on here flush either. It's got play in it. But Kyle don't have no vibrations. He can drive the Jeep over 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So when your great grandparents have old tools that are massive for like working on trucks,
Yes. Come on now,
Yeah.
transfer case fluid. Oh,
Yeah.
this requires 4 years of schooling to do.
Manly tools. I like it. It works.
Okay, here's what we're doing. Puegiot transmission fluid time, because neither of us trust this thing worth a shit. Oh yes, indeed, I drive an exquisite transmission indubitably.
Ooh,
Well, that's not so
a
bad.
couple metal shavings. Not too
Okay.
bad.
And there it goes on the cross member. It'll get all in there. It'll get in all these holes. It does it every time.
It's just an anti-rust coating. That's all.
Yeah. That's the only reason the cross member's still in here. Because look at this shit.
Dude, I can't imagine trying to take this cross member off ever.
Yeah, no, it
has become one.
So the guys who had this truck before me, right? At 60,000 miles, the transmission needed to be rebuilt.
Really?
Yes, because it blew up at 60,000. Yes.
Yeah.
So he took the transmission out, had it rebuilt, put it back in here, and they had snapped off all 4 of the cross member bolts.
Oh boy. So what's in there? Just
So-
all the nuts on the inside?
So what he did was he cut open the side of the frame, and you can see the slot where he,
And then he booger welded it back together.
he cut open the frame, right?
Yep.
Put nuts on the inside, tightened the cross member down, did not weld the nuts to the inside of the frame, and then welded the frame back shut. So there's no possible way I could ever get this cross member out without cutting everything.
Yep. You know, I do wonder sometimes though, how long would a Peugeot last with someone who knows how to drive a manual? You know, like from the day it was, like brand new, and then like actually maintaining it, actually changing the fluid out, and then like knowing how to drive a stick. How long would it last for?
It just can't be over 150,000 miles. It just, like you said, it just cannot handle the torque of the 4-liter.
It must not be able to. Or people just, I mean, think about it. These trucks are so cheap that, I'm sure most people. I mean, like when I sold cars, for like a couple months. It was terrible. But anyway, the number of people that would say like, yeah, I know how to drive stick, and then we go on a test drive, I'm like, you have no idea how to drive stick. Like, yeah, you get the idea, like you push the clutch in and then you shift, but like as far as like picking the right gear or rev matching or anything, nope, none of that was in there. So I wonder how long, like how bad of a transmission is it actually,
Yeah, it would be okay in like a 3-wheeled motorcycle
or
application.
like maybe a 2.5.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but and they put these behind the 4.2s and the YJs.
Really?
That dumped out like 300 foot-pounds of torque.
Wow, and they are they all right or not really?
No,
they blew up too.
Yes.
I'm happy my 89 didn't have that.
Yeah, you are very lucky. Yeah, as I've said, man, that's one of the very few 89s that has an AX15 in it.
Well, that's why it still shifts, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No problem.
Oh yeah. Oh, the poor thing.
The pedal is like hard as a brick.
Is the parking brake on? Does it work?
I don't think it works.
I don't know, maybe we're just stuck here because it's been sitting for so long. Oh, she moves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is cool. You got a little course. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
All right, so William's driving my parts truck.
So I can see the ground through the floor.
Oh yeah, well you're missing my cardboard fix there, right there, over there. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
See that? Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
That's to keep the critters out.
Oh god.
So first 2.5, right?
Yes, I've never driven a 2.5.
It's a shame that this is the one that it has to be, but we'll get you in the red Comanche next time.
Yeah. I'm excited. Okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, it runs all right.
Okay. Oh God.
Yeah, it's at the top, and then you really got it. The gas is very stiff.
Come on, old girl. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's like we're missing 2 cylinders. What? Whoa. That's cool.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, it's not.
It's still
bad.
fun.
Oh my God, I would not be adverse to having a 4-cylinder. This ain't bad at all, man. And this is like the weakest one ever.
Yeah.
Hi, doggy. Look at me. Oh God, where do I go?
You can go straight. There's like a cul-de-sac that
Okay.
you can probably spin around in. Yeah, it sounds like a little tractor engine, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, it sounds like it was built for one thing. And no matter what, it will do that one thing. It's running like shit, but it doesn't care.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's still like accelerates just fine.
Yeah. That's so funny. Those guys are looking at us like, is everybody okay out here? Can I go that way?
Sure, you can go wherever you like.
Oh, come on now, come on now. This is funner than the 4-liter.
It's got a fancy headliner in it.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
The plaid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
It's just like a meme truck, you know?
Yeah, it's like, why would anybody buy it?
I don't know, but it is fun though.
Yeah, it's fun. Like the steering wheel is a whole 90 degrees off
Yeah.
to the side. That's great.
It's great.
I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Yeah.
This truck has the weighted seal of approval. Oh my God. And that's not too shabby of engine braking either.
I know.
I thought the engine braking was going to be worthless.
I don't know. It's not a bad engine.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
for Americans who need everything to be in, measurable in triple-digit cubic inches.
Yeah.
It's. I can see why people don't really like it because it's slow.
Think left?
Huh?
Yeah, it is slow. It's running a little bit better now.
Yeah, we got a little warmed up, Oh yeah, other guy, she's running all right there. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't it weird though how stiff the pedal is?
Yeah.
My
Feels like a Subaru.
my 2.5 is not stiff like that at all.
Yeah, it's probably just crusty.
Yeah, right. This guy up here, he's always got old stuff that he's working on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So instructed him.
I know, right? You definitely smell the. Well, you can't smell anything, but it smells.
Smell exhausty.
Oh yeah.
All right. AX5 is pretty good too. I've never driven an AX5. either.
AX4.
Wait, this one's a 4-speed?
Yeah.
I thought your red one was the 4-speed.
Yep, they're both 4 speeds.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my God. There's not a 5th gear.
No 5th.
We lost 5th, boys.
See if I can see daylight.
It makes a lot of concerning noises.
No.
That's what makes it
You don't
fun.
got to worry about that. It runs and drives though.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this in the for sale ad.
Yep.
Wayman approved.
Just having the time of my life.
This is the best truck ever.
Yes.
Oh, I should probably take these for my truck, right?
Yeah. They're in good shape.
Yeah.
Oh God, where's the tailpipe?
The exhaust fell off.
I see.
You would have heard that. It's running a lot better than what she was before for your video.
yeah, it was basically like dying every turnover. Yeah. Did it have an exhaust on it when we left?
Can't remember.
Shit. Listen to that little thing. Wow. I gotta get a 4-cylinder. It's so different.
The AMC 150 on this 1986 MJ with a 4-speed was great. Okay? Like I said, this was the first 2.5 I've ever driven. And going into this expecting it to be this useless brick that everyone says it is, I was thoroughly impressed with the way it drove. Everyone says the 4-cylinders are absolutely undrivable because of how slow they are. But no. No. This engine here was running on 3 cylinders and had all the power you could need. I don't understand where this 2.5 hate comes from, because like the Ford Rangers and Chevy S10s and yada yada, various other trucks had 4-cylinder engines, and nobody ever complains about those. So like, what's the deal with the AMC 150? I mean, I kind of want one now. It had so much character. It didn't care that it hadn't run in a year and was running on 3 cylinders. Like, it didn't care. It didn't have time to complain about that. It was ready to do whatever you wanted it to do. It was ready. It's like, okay, I only got 2 hours of sleep last night, but I'm here. I'm ready to, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready to go. If you take a modern 4-cylinder and put it through what that AMC 150 has been through, first of all, it wouldn't run at all. It wouldn't even try. It would just fall over dead. A million check engine lights. Please call maintenance. The AMC 150 is a fantastic engine. Okay, I love it.
Oh. Doorless Comanche.
Doorless Comanche. Wow.
So yeah, whenever I got the doors off, I wear the seatbelt because it is. It's not like a Wrangler. Okay,
no, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Nice.
So whenever you shift this, you kind of have to grab it down here because the knob is literally just duct tape zip tied on there.
God, oh yeah, a little sharp too.
Yeah.
Oh,
so don't die.
I feel it.
Yeah.
So just gotta shift it like this.
Yeah.
What happened? Did the knob break off?
I don't know. It was never on when I had it.
Do you want a metal one? I have an extra.
Oh, I can't get the thing. The metal thing where the knob screws onto here, it's seized on. It's like, I don't know. It needs a whole new lever. I don't know.
No problem.
Yeah. But,
okay, nice little delayed throttle.
Yeah. It's tired. Okay, it's had a long life.
It's pretty cool though. I like the no doors. That's neat.
Yeah. Doorless Comanche. Whoa.
Like, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, just be careful with the old transmission now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Look at this. Doesn't it?
Found it. Sounds good.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of loud, but
I'll mess with that.
Yeah. You think it feels all right?
Feels great.
Well, I don't know if you and I share the same definition of the word great, but...
Goes into gear without grinding?
Oh, okay.
That was great.
So, after all these years, Kyle got to drive the truck he inadvertently made me buy, and I was happy. I would have absolutely driven his red one, this beautiful, beautiful thing. But unfortunately, the water pump decided to explode, like, 2 days before I got there, and his new one was in the mail yet, so the engine was temporarily unavailable. But next time, Kyle, next time. I love that red Comanche. It's by far the cleanest one I've ever seen in person. Kyle says the videos make it look better than it actually does, but no, the thing shines like you wouldn't believe. So our eventful day ended with me temporarily borrowing his 10-slot grill in authentic 87 fashion, but unfortunately, because my whole header panel is from a non-Renix year, it doesn't directly fit. I wish I had one, man. It's an 87 thing, you wouldn't understand. So check out Kyle's channel, linked in the description, for all sorts of videos on all sorts of Jeeps. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you at work tomorrow.